Can you hear me now? Okay, I guess we get sound. All right, so let me repeat everything that I just did since you got to practice it. All right, so I was getting ready here, and I went da 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 da. I woke up this morning, da 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 da. Didn't want to get out of bed, da 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 da. And my wife says to me, da 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 da. Hey son, what's in your head? Da 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 da. I have this song, da 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 da, that I'm thinking of, da 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 da. But it's one thing it's not about, da 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 da. It's not about love, da 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 da. Anyway, it's not a blues tune. It's more of a Toby Keith type tune. Kind of an American song, you know. And not that I'm making fun of the way Toby Keith says American. Anyway, he doesn't say it like that. He said American. All right. And I've got my guitar all set up for power chords. Let me see. The groove's out of my head here. It's been 4 long years and my wife's been crying. Can't get much sleep with all Americans dying. Haven't played a show since the 6th of March. You said you'd make America great. You said that you would make America great. All you've done is filled us with rage and hate and divided in half this land that we all love. Well, the election's over, then you didn't win. You better start packing, 'cause we're moving in. Your time is up, lost the race. Party, I believe, is a big disgrace. We need to get back to the red, white, and blue. The tired world is laughing at you. This will pass. Don't let the door hit you in the... There we go. I am not a guitar player. Okay. Anyway, that's about as good as Lady Gaga playing piano when the pandemic started, but we could have done better. What's that song that just tuned in? All right, so yeah, anyway, but it's something I'm working on. I haven't, again, I just kind of winged it in front of y'all because that's what I do. I kind of wing. But if it was on bass or something, I would have been like... Yeah, anyway. It's got more verses coming. But this, anyway, but the turnaround is kind of neat, you know, but the election's over and you didn't win. Better start packing, 'cause we're moving in. Anyway, and then the chorus, you know. Your time is up, you lost the race. The party, I believe's a big disgrace. The party I believe in is a big disgrace. I'm a Republican. We need to get back to the red, white, and blue. entire world is laughing at you. This will pass. This will pass. Oh, you know what? I left out a word, a whole entire line. This entire world is laughing at you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I need a line there. Though this will pass, don't let the door hit you when anyway. And again, I might have heard that, and I just might be repeating it, so I don't know. Anyway, all right. Oh, yeah, I know, he's not giving up. I saw an episode of Saturday Night Live that turned out to be the news. I thought it was a comedy or something out of that movie, or what's it called, with Sacha Baron Cohen, where Rudy Giuliani was in it. And I thought I was watching a piece of that movie, but it turned out to be it was Giuliani testifying in Michigan, and there was this woman, blonde-haired lady, sort of reminded me of the woman in that Sacha Baron Cohen movie that was just on, and Barat, that's what it's called. And anyway, and she's just going on and on about, that they changed the log book and they changed the amount of voters. Someone wrote it in and just changed it all by 100,000 votes. And the guy in the Congress there in Michigan said, and do you have proof of this? It's right there in front of you, I mean, yeah. So anyway, that's him defending himself. And then yeah, it's amazing. It's and of course, everyone wanting to be pardoned is a really interesting thing. I didn't know. Jared Kushner. He just looked like a regular guy. He looks like a regular guy. But his dad is a billionaire who got arrested for doing some stuff that you see on like TV spy thrillers. His dad hired a hooker, a sex worker, and she had sex with somebody who Kushner's dad, Charles, wanted to have power over, and he took video of the encounter. Anyway, so he got arraigned and pled guilty on 18 counts of voter fraud, but not voter fraud, but campaign contribution, misappropriation and all that stuff, as well as conspiracy or something like that. But that's Jared Kushner's dad. And then as soon as Trump was elected, he had, I guess, Chris Christie, he the Attorney General. Kushner got Christie fired because he was a guy that put his dad in jail. I mean, this is like Peyton Place. I mean, I don't know if you know Peyton Place. Peyton Place is a term you use for something that's like a soap opera. And yeah, so that's like a soap opera. And a real live soap opera. And that was one of the first things to go south, was Kushner having Christie fired because he put his dad in jail. Wow. And that's a man who's the son-in-law of the President of the United States. Boy, what an ethical thing, right? What an ethical place. Oh, man. I mean, when I was involved in business, I used to do business with people like that, like all the time, just every day. Well, 2 or 3 days a week. That was just the way they are. But the guys in Washington, they were different. They were the straight and narrow people, the ones doing everything by the book. The ones that make sure that nothing bad is done. And so now they're running things. So, but not for long. Straight and narrow's getting back in, and I'm still a Republican, people. So, and I just happen to vote blue this time around. because, you know, the United States cannot be embarrassed. We cannot be the laughingstock of the world. America is the place that people have, you know, it's like the place, you know, at least for the last 100 years, roughly, America's been out trying to help the world. And along comes this guy, says, oh, the hell with you guys, the hell with the rest of the world. We're on our own. You guys are on your own. And it just so happens there's quite a few Americans that go along with that. And so it makes me feel really bad. I'm not one of them. And, you know, my great-grandparents were all immigrants from Italy. Italy. You know. So, yeah, America is a place of immigrants. And my wife, Christine, her great, whatever, you know, way down the line back in the 1700s was Benjamin Franklin and Benedict Arnold, all these people who, I think even Ethan Allen, they were all in her family. So, but that was one side, and then the other side, her mom's family, they immigrated from Ireland. And, yeah, so without immigrants, where would America be, right? It's not been fair for a very long time. Yeah, I know. The one thing, though, about, again, reason, as a business person, I do not believe that business owners should be stepped upon like they've been for the last so many decades. You know, I mean, it's been really, really, really hard to be a business person, to start a business in this country, because everyone's trying to tax the living you-know-what out of you and charge you all these fees for licenses. And, oh, you want internet? Oh, that's 5 times as much as your home internet. Like WTF, right? Well, along came the home business. I used to have a $18,000 a month bill overhead for a little 900 square foot office in the financial business, between research and telecommunications, computers. I mean, mostly telecom. But yeah, it was a real out. I mean, that money was just out the door. I don't spend a quarter of that today for my expenditures to have a business now. Of course, I don't make what I made, but I mean, forgive me, I don't spend a quarter of that in a year of what I spent in a month to have a business. Yeah, so, and that's the problem, is that things got to change, you know, and fortunately, I don't know, I think we're going to have a pretty good next 4 years, and then Republicans coming back, and small businesses are going to, you know, take off again. Again, this is a small business. You all are part of my small business, you know. I mean, at the most, I think this business might bring in $300 this year, as soon as I figure out how to monetize it. Yeah, but we just don't need corrupt people running things. Corrupt people need to be where they hang out, in the in the real estate area, and not to, what am I trying to say? I didn't mean it that way. There's a lot of really awesome people in real estate, a lot of developers that are out there changing the world. I'm good friends with some big developers that are Republicans who voted blue this time. But yeah, it is possible to succeed and to help the country grow and to help people. And now that somebody woke the world up, which he did, now it's not going back to the way it was before. Unfortunately, everyone's been, both sides, they've both been wrong. They're both using fear. One side is like, oh, if you're blue, you're communist. I'm not communist, and I'm not blue. I'm middle. Then the other side, oh, if you're red, you're a racist. No, most of the people that are red are in the middle, and they use fear, and we got a lot of great people in the United States, and we're all paying the price right now because of this pandemic, and it's got to stop. So, I mean, we mask up. Christine's got a shield she wears, you know. I still don't have the guts to wear it, but I wear a mask. And because, you know, she wants to, you know, make sure that everyone's safe. And when you have a shield on, it's not going anywhere. If you got something, it's staying there. But yeah, that's right. And Shar says, no matter how you vote, it matters that you vote. That's right. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to work on this song a little bit more. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have another verse. And again, the only reason I want this song to be liked is so it'll get lots of views, and my business will succeed at the cost of unethical people. Okay? That's it. You know, it's not going to hurt anyone that's ethical. And of course, we now have a religious person going into the White House, somebody who goes to church every week because he has faith not to get married again. Yeah. Anyway. Thanks, Ashar. It is, yeah. Well, the thing is, here's the cool thing. I am a game changer. When I had my business going, I was doing stuff that had never been done, and I was a rogue. I was going against the grain. I was, you know, I was following in Trump's footsteps. Really, I mean, I followed the guy in the '80s, and thinking outside the box and being different, and not accepting status quo. But that type of thinking, you know, it got me, you know, gave me these ideas, you know. So yeah, look at what's been done. Now we know that certain countries have been taking advantage of the United States. You can't undo what's been said, right? We know where the bones are hidden now. And so whoever the government is, they're not going to just put everything back to the way it was. And I will become very vocal, and you'll start to see me head back to the right again, but not too far, just a little right in the middle. You know, I want to be given an opportunity. If I take a risk, I want to be rewarded if I take a risk, because that's all I've been doing. I mean, I could have had beautiful, wonderful career in the financial business. I could have just kept going and become a customer service person, or what do they call it, a financial planner. I mean, I helped start the college. I put together their first advertising program, the College for Financial Planning, in 1990. You know, I worked for a radio network for a short time, and met these guys in Colorado. And now everyone's a certified financial planner. Hey, you know, I was there in the beginning, you know, but that's what I did after that. And but that's not me. I'm always looking higher. I'm always, you know, looking further down the road, you know. Yeah, and the thing is, the more people that get educated in this country, in the world, the more towards the middle everyone gets. Because I truly believe that one thing that keeps you this way or that way is not looking at the other side. I do watch Fox, And it's amazing. I'll be watching an article, and they'll be talking about, oh, there's all this information and voter fraud and blah, blah, and they've got all these things. Oh, yeah, so-and-so filed this, and they're making it like it's, yeah, this is the way it is. Yeah, there's like all this fraud everywhere. Okay, and then the other station, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, or all the other stations, give the other part of it. The court in Georgia threw out a case, right? Well, Fox made it sound like they had a big case, and then the court in Georgia threw it out because they had nothing, all right? But of course, you got to watch both sides if you want to be in the middle. And there's another good song, there's another good song coming up, what it's like in the middle, Don't have to be right, don't have to be left. Don't have to be red, don't have to be blue, just somewhere in the middle. Purple ain't my color, It's Christine's color, though. So she loves purple. That is her favorite color. I try to buy her something purple every year. Yeah, so anyway, all right. But again, this is, I'm definitely for free enterprise, for the pursuit of happiness, and not to have our liberties stomped upon in that pursuit. But, there needs to be balance. And, so balance is a good thing. It always has been, it always is. We all know balanced people. I'm sure some of you are balanced. I'm not. I'm a little off balance, and I do appreciate y'all being here still. Let me talk about this. I chased a Shar out. That's why I watch y'all get away from the unbeneficial. Yeah, but again, I'm totally happy being a poor musician. It's really weird. My family, just to go back 100 years, okay, 1920, my granddad was about 17, and he was older than that. Hold on, let's see, in 1980, yeah, he was 17. He started playing gigs. I mean, he literally had his own band. I think it was 1923, when he was like 19 or 20. Big, good-sized band. He was a very gifted, talented musician. And, but in the 20s, probably mid-20s, 1926, 7, 8, 9, around there, so not quite 100 years ago, he was gigging, and he had his own bands. Y'all know band leaders, right? Just guys that run their own bands, the lead guitar player or whatever, or the keyboard player or drummer. They go up, set up a PA, they get the van or trailer. And, but imagine that person living in a house on the beach from what they make playing gigs. That was 1920s for musicians, okay? That's how it was for my sister's bulldog mom and Anne Marie grandfather. He had it good. 1930, Great Depression. He was probably making $200-300 a week. Doctors weren't making that much. He was gigging all the time. That was all before the recording industry. This thing I always kind of have fun with. Copyrights, before someone decided to take ownership of the notes. So anyway, but today, I'm like, how many, 4 generations from my great-grandfather who started it all. Here I am, doing $100 gigs and loving it. And I started my RV Buyer's Advocate business to help offset that. I got a lady going to pick up a Class C motorhome in North Dakota on Monday. And that'll make up, she'll give me my small fee, and that helps offset, well, the fact I don't have any gigs. When you all do make Venmo contributions and PayPal contributions, when I say it, they're greatly appreciated. They really are. It all adds up, you know. Rich doesn't need money. It doesn't, but I'll tell you what. Debt sucks. To go to school, right? How many of y'all have a student loan, right? Right there. I still got one. I got my my business degree about 14 years ago. I still have a student loan, big one. My son's got a student loan. All the money my wife and I had put away, not all of it, but a big chunk of it, went to pay for a music degree. You know, the school that Nick went to up in Indiana, best music school out there, one of the best schools out there. For an out-of-state student, cost about $50,000 a year to go there. Of course, if you live in Indiana, I think it's free. You just have to pay for the room and board. But, you know, it was important to him. And when he's my age, he'll probably be conducting a symphony orchestra, who knows? Or he'll be doing gigs. But he's got the technology, he's got the ideas. So yeah, education isn't free, and so hopefully this is something else I do like as far as having student debt kind of written down a little bit, because those of us that took debt on, we took risk. And a lot of us that took on debt don't have high incomes. If we don't have high incomes, we don't pay a lot of taxes. So when I hear people say, well, I'm paying, you know, how come I'm starving so someone can go to school? No, actually, if you're starving, you get tax breaks. If you make a lot of money because you know, God's been good to you, thank you, right? Just like for my insurance, I pay $300 a month for me, and it's no deductible, covers everything, except for like $1,500 out of pocket. And but thank you, right? So that's what I get as part of the Obamacare, which somebody was trying to take away, meaning they wanted me to die because I have high blood pressure. They wanted me to just go up to 107 bottom number, you know, 160 top number, and die. That's it. So somebody who made a lot of money wouldn't have to pay $600 a month instead of $900 a month. And again, thank you so much for paying so I can play music on YouTube for all of you. And I really, really appreciate everything. Yeah, being down here, when I came back down here around 2000, I knew I was coming back down here. I was working with a nonprofit that I got going called Pass the Torch. And it was a program helping young musicians get mentoring from really, really great players. And I knew that part of doing what I was doing, I was going to have to go from $18,000 a month overhead down to the level of the people that I was trying to help. So anyway. Yeah, and Pop, my dad, the whole time we were growing up, Pop would get up at 7:30, leave for work at 8:15, start work at 9, get home at 5, or 4:30, take a hour nap, get up, take a shower, and go play music. And that's what he did for several years. So we lived pretty good. We had a nice house we lived in. He had 2 jobs. But yeah, music is, it gives back. And the fact is, when you're 93 years old and you play music and other people can barely move and they're, you know, losing it, he's not, because music gives back. All right, so any of you all that would like to be musicians, it's not a bad thing. When someone says, Who would want to be a musician? Me. Music gives back. All right, and Johnny says, all right, my son's graduating on the 12th. Super smart, has been given everything for college. He's also a sax player. Well, check this out, Johnny. Alan Greenspan, right, one of the most famous financial guys in the history of our country, was a sax player when he was going to college for finance in New York City. He was a second tenor sax player in a big band. And I forget which band it was. I used to know the name of this because we used to tell the story to the kids and pass the torch. We weren't trying to make everyone music students. We just wanted everyone to play music because we believe that if you play music, especially improvised music, it'll teach you how to operate outside the norm and how to pull stuff out of your butt and make it work. You know, how to, you know, like do what Dovydas does, you know. So, but anyway, that's great. Yeah, when Nick was graduating, he was pretty much in the top of where most musicians are. You know, he was an A student. But the weirdest thing is, he wasn't enough to get a scholarship to go to a college, you know, a state college, a good state college, but they said, no, you got to be a 3.7 GPA, you know, because everyone else has all these accelerated courses that they're all taking, and so the average is like 4.0. Well, Nick goes to college with his 3.43 GPA in Indiana. They gave him a partial scholarship. Thank God they paid for half of the tuition. And he carried a 3.8 GPA. I asked him to check up on his friends, the ones that had the 4.0s in high school. Not a single one of them had above a 3.0 in college. All right, so if you have someone that's really intelligent, you got to make sure, all right, Johnny, make sure your son keeps on trying, right? It's not over. It's just starting, you know. But anyway, congratulations. That's awesome, man. Graduating in the 12th, man. Yeah, if he's smart, just take risks, you know. Go on the outside. If you think you have an idea, if you want to try something, do it. You'll always have another chance, all right? Because all success is one time or a bunch of little successes. Either way, it's success, you know. And we can always look back on our successes, and it helps us keep going. You know, everyone that's here has success in their life. Everyone, okay? And yeah, so when we're thinking, man, this really sucks, I look at the fact that 1 out of 10 people, adults, they just said on the news today, is in a food line. Wow, that's incredible. All right, so anyway, let me, yeah, so again, that's where unethical got us, is where we're at right now, okay? And so we just got to get ethical back into the game. And let's see. Okay. I'm trying to find a good tune to play. Do we have any requests? Oh wait, I do have my request line back. Let me run and get it, okay? I'm now going to shut off the that Joe Bruno talk show, Stephen Colbert stuff, Rush Limbaugh, whatever. I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to go and get my request line, and I'll be right back. Well, couldn't find a phone, but I brought a dog back. Okay, let's see. So let's see. Let me do some catching up. Yeah. So again, to me, like successes have been being able to be the Holiday Inn, the bass player playing in the Holiday Inn in the 1980s, and traveling around the country, staying in all these cool hotels, playing in hotel bands, and backing up 50s bands and 60s, people that were big back in the 50s and 60s, and that was cool. I got to do that, and now got a son that we're real proud of, and got married, got a great wife, got a good family, and that's like the American dream, right? Just there was something I had learned a long time ago. Success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile goal or dream, and that was pretty cool. I heard that first from Earl Nightingale. Hold on one sec. Can't believe I misplaced that request line for a second time. Yeah, I had to turn off the TV, too. All right. Look at that, Bix stayed. How about that? Didn't have to coax him, except with cookies, right? So anyone, if you haven't been here before, this is Bix the Greyhound. That's right. Bix is our 10-year-old retired racer. And he loves to sit here. Like when Christine would teach piano lessons, the students would come in and Bix would always get right next to the bench and he'd flip over with his legs up in the air. He doesn't do it too much anymore. Maybe he'll start again. Who knows? All right, so anyway, I was looking for the request line, and I misplaced it again. Darn. Let's see, I had it in my back pocket. Had the two phones in my back pocket. Oh, I know where it is. Yay, I remember. Yay. All right, I got it. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a missed call. Lots of missed calls. All right. 3 text messages. Is the mic on? Ooh. Here it is. All right, good. Cool. All righty. So, we are online, and all right, so if y'all have any requests, just let me know. Pop's going to be out here in just a few minutes. He's probably waiting for me to call his name. And see, honestly, needs a complete overhaul. Yeah, Don, you're absolutely right. And you know what? The number 45 started it. He took it apart, right? To rebuild a motor, you got to do 2 things. You got to take it apart first. He did that. And another great thing he did is he overlooked all the science and went for a vaccine. And frankly, people say, well, how can I trust a vaccine that only took 8 months when it usually takes 10 years? Well, the reason why it takes 10 years, people, and I truly believe this from coming from the financial industry, the economic impact of the introduction of a vaccine or a drug that will eliminate a whole entire industry is devastating, potentially. And that's part of what the FDA does, is they look at the big picture, not just does it work, but what's it going to do to the whole entire subculture? How's it going to affect our country? And I truly believe this. Heart disease is supposed to be the biggest industry in the United States, heart disease. Okay, if it wasn't, McDonald's would have a salad bar. Everywhere would have salad bar, and you could just go in and eat all the salad you want and not weigh, have a BMI of 1.5 or whatever, 1.2 or, you know. Yeah, the more carbs we eat, the more money in taxes get paid by companies that research drugs. But anyway, that's another story. That's and it's not a conspiracy theory. It's the God's honest truth. But our roads are really nice, right? You know, it does pave the roads, keeps the potholes out. All right, so let me see here. Because people needed live music. Yeah, I'm just going back at what Bulldog Mom said. People needed live music during the Depression. People need live music right now, and they can't get it, right? They can't. And if they do, then the musicians become the frontline workers. And again, just because the only people I know who died of COVID are musicians does not mean that mostly musicians are, you know, dying from COVID. It's just that if somebody popular passes away, it's in the paper or you read about it. But it's funny, if someone's grandma or grandpa dies or parents or whatever and they die from COVID, it didn't say they died from COVID, just say they died. Anyway, but for a musician, it's kind of like a badge of honor. You know, so-and-so died, and then the whole band got it, and so on. So, wow, man. Johnny, you made my night, man. That's great. Your son is graduating in just a few days. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, remember, the number one thing, if you are somebody who can embrace the system, which he obviously does, gets good grades, just try the experiment. Go to college and try. Don't just get by. Because if you just get by, I mean, you're going to end up being okay and everything, but what if you really try when you go to college and you just really do well? Take risks. Is the phone plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. If the video were to freeze, no, the phone wouldn't be plugged in. Let me, you know what? I did plug it in, but let me make sure the other end's plugged in. Thank you, Don. Hold on. And somebody did say that was Don asking Ann if something runs in the family. Anyway. If I aim the speaker more away from him, he'll stay a few seconds longer. Yeah, yep, phone's plugged in, both ends. Low-carb protein and intermittent fasting. Yeah, I mean, I sort of do that. Christine and I do Weight Watchers, now called WW, and I gained like 4 pounds after Thanksgiving, and our little vacation at the beach, thanks to lots of beef. Pop loves beef. I tell you, 93 years old, he loves beef. Oh, well, yeah. Anyway, But yeah, I don't fast. I just eat stuff that is very, I don't know, is it light on carbs? Oatmeal fills you up, really does. And it's good for you, it's healthy, good for your body. But in Weight Watchers, they give you numbers, you know, like one, in the plan I'm on, 1 ounce of New York strip is 1 point, and I get like 20 points a day. Well, it's not bad. I can eat a 6, 8 ounce steak, but a baked potato is 0 points. Bowl of oatmeal, regular portion, 0 points. And that stuff fills you up. So so I mean, I cheat all the time. I cheat daily, and it's just a great thing. But yeah, it's sort of fasting. It's just what they call eating zeros. Vegetables, zeros. Lettuce, zeros. Fruit, zeros. I can eat bananas, and, mandarins, pears, apples, all zeros. It tastes really good. McDonald's hamburger, 8 points. One little, little tiny hamburger, right? Baked potato, 0. So I've learned to make these choices, and I'm healthier. I just had my physical last week. They said, well, your vitamin D's too low. Well, yeah, I haven't been walking. I haven't been out in the sun enough. But I guess everyone's vitamin D's pretty low right now. Oh, my God, your son's always on the dean's list. Yeah. Again, Nick was just your average student when he was in school. Very, average, middle of the road B's. And, but in high school, he really tried. He did online, did Florida virtual school as well as regular school, and he played music, played in all the bands, and did gigs. And, but when he went to IU, all of a sudden his GPA goes to 3.8, and he stayed at 3.8 on the what's called the Founders Scholar. It's like, wow. Dean's List was like 3.5. He was 3.8, and 3.9 even, And not until his senior year did his GPA drop down to like a 3.7 something. But wow, it was really cool, having our son, who was just the average high school student, who could play really incredible music, shoot up there. He got an 85 and freaked out. That's like Christine. Christine carried a 4.0. Now, me, okay, back in the day, somebody has to be in the foundation, right? Well, that was me. I was in the bottom third. That was me. I'm proud to say I was very below average academic person. I didn't pay attention. I had, not that it means anything. I was advanced at math, so they put me in an advanced math class so I could start failing. And but I was just average, and I listen. I think, a lot of people do. We all think differently, Hey, Blackjack's here. All right, cool. Anyway, but today, as an old guy, I pay attention a lot more. Now I'm going to make a noise. I'm going to unplug one thing and plug in another. Oh, wait, I have to press buttons. Wait a minute. If anything makes a firecracker sound, Bix takes off. He's was looking. He said, okay, you make that pop sound once and I'm out of here. Okay. Yeah, all I have to do is forget to turn the volume down on my bass and Bix will take off. Yeah, you take him out for a walk and you hear just one little pop and he's pulling for home. Let's see. I tell you what, I am going to do an instrumental version of Little Wing. Okay? And it's a nice song. Little Wing. All right. Little Wing. There it is. All right, yeah, there you go. All right. Pop, you ready? Pop. It's funny, I feel like I'm closer. Oh, maybe, I know. Hey, Pop, you ready? I don't hear any noise. All right, so hopefully y'all like that one. Anyway, One thing that I have been practicing, again, I practice while I play, is I've just been practicing playing melody on the bass for the last several months since the pandemic started. You know, so while some people say, oh man, I haven't played at all. No, I've been playing every day, along with Pop and Christine and Bix and Lionel. Let me go get Pop, tell him it's time. Okay. Snoopy is waiting on the couch. Hey, Pop, can you move the chair? Can you stand up for a second?
Yeah.
All right. Just wanted Bix to be in the picture, too. Okay, good. All right. All right, so who we got here? Alex B. Hey, how you doing, Alex B? All right, cool. Would like to, again, thank all of our people for being here who are just kind of watching and listening. And once Pop's here, hopefully we'll, well, Pop is here. How about that? We'll get things rolling here. Let's see.
Wait a minute, I'm looking for this, it's actually. Okay,
All right.
so I'll set.
Beautiful. All right. What do you want to do, Pop? Well, wait a second. The request line. Let's see. Is the request line? No, request line is silent right now. And, okay. And here we go.
All right, there's a song that came up to me, There Are Such Things.
Wow.
Look it up now.
There are
That's
such
my
things.
sense.
There are such things.
Yes.
Yep. How about that? It says ballad.
You got it in key of C?
Yep.
Okay, how's that?
Okay, we've played this before. All right, so,
Who said it?
well, it's set for 4 plays, and it's on the doo-doo cat, so that means we probably have done this. And let me check the lyrics. Let's see. There are such things. Yep. Yeah, we've done this. Cool. Awesome. Well, let's do it again. I haven't done it. It's been so long since we've done this one.
Why don't we do this? Really?
Is Pop's holographic trumpet is hard to get to just show? Someone asked. Let's see. Is Pop's? Oh, where's the multicolored trumpet?
It's in my room.
Somebody wants to see it.
Well, no, they don't have to see it tonight because it takes time to get it all.
Okay.
up.
Anyway, Pop.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, Pop's going to have his holographic trumpet. Right. And all right, because he has to oil it up. How you doing, Jason? Your request is anything groovy. Okay, well, I don't know, baby, but is Sinatra groovy? Well, we'll find out. But if not, we'll put that on the list. And we might do a groovy song when Christine gets here. We'll see. All right, so here we go with There Are Such Things. How fast you want this one? I have no idea how fast it is. That fast?
Yeah, about like that.
It's funny. I'm in a rant post with Jeff Berlin about tempo, and he says metronomes aren't important. I said, well, in the profession that we're in, of playing dancing, tempo is everything. So when Pop called that up, I knew it was 105 beats a minute. Right? So, because if I didn't know it was 105 beats a minute, then how the hell am I going to program it into the machine? All right. Anyway, thanks. Thank you, metronome. All right. That sounds. Are you sure this is the right song?
Let me hear what they're doing.
That's weird. We played it. Let me speed it up some.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Start the
All right.
beginning.
Now, the cool thing about this kind of music is the slower the tempo, the more groovy I could make it. All right, so here we go. Oh, wait a minute. A heart that's true. There are such things. A dream for two. There are such things. Someone to whisper, darling, you're my guiding star. Not caring what you own, but just what you are. a peaceful sky. There are such things, a rainbow high, where heaven sings. So have a little faith and trust in what tomorrow brings. You'll reach a star because there are such things. A peaceful sky. There are such things, a rainbow high, where heaven sings. So have a little faith and trust in what tomorrow brings. You'll reach a star because there are such things.
That's a nice song.
Yeah,
Nice song.
very nice, very nice.
That's right.
Hi, Rita. An amazing 3DG is here. All right, boy. Yes, sir. We get people popping in. And, yeah, so this is what, Thursday night? And the weather down here in Florida is not frightful at the moment. And let's see. So, all right, again, so far the only request I've seen is for something groovy. And no, that was sort of groovy.
That is a nice groovy song.
All right. All right. So I've got the master list. It's funny. I believe the iReal Pro has updated itself, so now I can look at a list of all the songs that I've got. 6,000 of them. These are songs that are in our universe.
List?
Well, a lot of them are repeats.
Yeah.
But let's see. All right, I'm just gonna look down here at titles. I'm in the A's, guys, so we'll be in the Z's by March.
2021.
All right, so let's see. Oh man, there's so many good tunes. Hey, Flowers of Lost, no, Ghost of a Chance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
all right,
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, we've done this one, I think, because it says 4 times. But it's been a long time because I don't have the guitar. And it says 117 beats a minute, so I'm going to give it that chunk, 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 that Freddie Green groove. All right, cool. All right, and C, what key?
What key they got it in?
C.
Okay.
All right, now I have to go over to, you want to do instrumental, or you want me to sing it? I mean, I need all the help I can get singing, you know. Is it called A Ghost? Or Ghost of a Chance? Let's see. Songs. Ghost of a Chance. Nope. Okay, well, I'm going to home. Right. Ghost of a Chance. Not that one. Let's get Ghost of a Chance by Rush. Yeah, I'd like to say that, but no, we're going to do the one with Billie Holiday. All right. All right. By Victor P. Young. All right. Here's the funny thing. I'm looking at the lyrics of this song, and it's actually got commercials in the lyrics. You know, because, you know, it's like, you got Ghost of a Chance with you. That says, check out, new song, AC/DC, Shot in the Dark. What? What are you talking about? Hold on. Well, just give me a second. I got to edit out all this crap here. All right, delete. All right, two. Ghost of a Chance with you. All right, and then there's another one. All right. 18 greatest revenge songs of all time. All right. All right. All right, I think this is it. I'm pretty sure these are the right words. Let's hope they are. Save changes. There we go. All right. It says Victor P. Young and Bing Crosby. And whenever you think of Bing Crosby, you go because that's what he used to do, I think. At least later on in life. All right. So here we go, Pop. Key of C, Ghost of a Chance. I love you so madly, but I don't stand a ghost of a chance. I don't stand a chance with you. I thought at last I found you, but other loves around you don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. If you surrender just for a tender kiss or two. You might discover that I'm the lover meant for you. And I'd be true, but what good is scheming? I'm dreaming, for I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. All right. Joe Bruno. If you'd surrender just for a tender kiss or two, you might discover that I'm the lover meant for you, and I'd be true, but what good is scheming when I'm dreaming? For I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. Yeah, that was nice, Pop. I don't have a clue if I even got close to the melody, but you know.
That's good. You did good with it.
Yeah, boy, these are tough. Where's your ear tonight? Your ear is off in alternate land, you know. Pop's hearing these tunes that are a bit on the hard way for me to hear. All right. Well, hold on. That was my pick. Here am I blaming Pop. All right, so I'm going to songs. All right. Let's go back to the list. All right, again, we are in the A's. Okay. A kiss to build a dream on.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to change the key because this one's in C. Let's see, how about B flat? Give me.
Yeah, B flat would be good for you.
E flat. Yeah, because that'll be down in the gutter there. All right, cool. All right, so
Would you say B flat?
E flat.
B flat.
Yeah, 3. It's funny. This one's set up. They were setting us up. This was set up as a pop glam funk. So we definitely have to get away from that. We're going to the gypsy jazz again, and we're going to just slow it down just a hair from where we were. Okay? Here we go. a kiss to build a dream on, and my imagination will thrive upon that kiss. Sweetheart, I ask no more than this, a kiss to build a dream on. Give me a kiss before you leave me, and my imagination will feed my hungry heart. Leave me one thing before we part, a kiss to build a dream on. When I'm alone with my fancies, I'll be with you, weaving romances, making believe they're true. Oh, give me your lips for just a moment, and my imagination will make that moment live. Give me what you alone can give, a kiss to build a dream on. Come on, Paul. When I'm alone with my fancies, I'll be with you, weaving romances, making believe they're true. Oh, give me your lips for just a moment, and my imagination will make that moment live. Oh, give me what you alone can give, a kiss to build a dream on. All right.
Isn't that nice?
Nice tune.
It's a Louis Armstrong.
That's right. That song was made famous by Louis Satchmo Armstrong. That's right. The Satch.
So what you got to it? You're still in the A's. Go ahead. Go
All right,
on
we
the
are
list.
still in the A's. We're going down the list. Okay. Oh, wow. Let's see. A Fine Romance.
What?
A Fine Romance, Jerome Kern.
Yeah?
You do that one?
Yeah?
Okay. Okay. Well, we've done this one too. Cool. This one's all set up. This one's it's in the same key we just played in. So let's see.
Oh, C, it should be.
Oh, it should be C? All right, cool. Mm, yep, should be. Good. All right. So our next song is a request that we had from 3DG. Fly Me to the Moon, right?
What happened to the one you just pulled?
Well, this is a request, so.
They can wait.
No, we have, we're going to wait on our, if you all have a request, other than play something groovy, just just put it into the feed there. Don will send it to me on the request line, and then we will do it. No, I'm seriously, we're not going to wait until we're at the end of 6,000 songs, so.
No, I didn't mean the 6,000,
Yeah.
but you called
No,
my
but she,
fine
no,
romance.
no, I understand, but she sent the request before the last song.
Oh,
And I
okay,
missed it, see, so I messed up. All right, I had to correct myself there. So this one here is a, I don't know, Sinatra really made this one, well, actually, Tony Bennett has a killer waltz version of this song, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do this one, Bart Harwood, Fly Me to the Moon. A 1, 2. Right, we'll do it our regular way, okay? You play it first, you want me to sing it first?
Whatever you want to do.
All right,
You're the
I'll
leader.
sing it first, all right?
This is your show.
All right. Fly me to the moon, let me sing among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship or adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Come on, Pop. Oh, fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship or adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. All right, that was nice. Yeah, that song has a little extended ending there. Pop is 93 and has been playing for 80 years, that's right. All right. That's right. So professionally, yes, professionally. Back in the day, if you came from a musical family, you started gigging very young. Pop started about 11, 12. My son Nick started at 7.5. And I'm not kidding. He didn't do just like a gig. I took him to, we were doing a art gallery gig down below where my parents used to live in downtown Sarasota. And there was you go down the elevator and there's an art gallery, nice art gallery, and we would play there about once a month for the first Friday walk. So this one month I said, hey, can I have Nick on drums? They said, sure. And Nick had just started playing like 2 weeks earlier, and he could keep time. So I had two great musicians, Jack Peterson and John Laporta, playing with us. And Pop had another gig that night. I remember Pop made out a check for Nick, too. And so we stopped at the music store, bought a pair of brushes. I showed Nick this thing called a figure-8 pattern, which is like this, you know. And at 7 o'clock, he went, Dad, Scooby-Doo's on. I've told this story at least twice, but anyway, said, sorry, son, there's a prize at the end of this gig. So he played a 3-hour gig, and at the end of the gig, he got a check big enough to buy lots of tow trucks at Kmart, at the Big Red K. Yeah, he was in a big tow truck phase, and street sweepers too. But yeah, so Nick started gigging at 7.5. So by the time he went to Indiana University, he'd already been gigging for 12 years. You know, how about that? Anyway, and again, most people don't start gigging until after college. Yeah, gigging's cool. It's a great experience. Just start when you can. And I waited. I didn't start gigging until I was like 17. I was old, you know. And anyway, I mean, I played with rock bands, you know, I think I was 16 actually I was 15 the first time I played a job at the yacht club, and I think we got paid $25 a piece or something like that in 1974. Yeah, I remember that was I actually played the song Tribute to Elizabeth Reed. Yeah. That was so hard for me to do. It was so difficult. Okay. All right, and Christine is out and about, so she's going to be joining us in a bit after she takes Bix out for a little stroll. And, okay, Lionel's out of his chair. I wish you could see the activity going on around the house. When Christine walks out, everyone perks up, you know.
Did you forget the request?
Oh, the request. Oh, yeah, we did a request for Fly Me to the Moon. So now it's Pop's request. No, I'm the one that called it. A Fine Romance. All right.
You love to put me on the
No, Pop, I have, what do you call it, dementia, right? Early dementia.
A.
I have to find it. It's B-A, fine. There it is. All right, here we go. Ready? Key of C.
That's too slow. Okay.
How
That's
fast?
the same tempo we just got through playing.
I
Why
know.
would you change it?
All right, well, how fast?
Da, 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 da. It's a little
All right.
bounce. Yeah, I like that.
A little slower. All right, here we go. romance with no kisses. A fine romance, my friend. This is, we should be like a couple of hot tomatoes. But you're as cold as yesterday's mashed potatoes. Fine romance, you won't nestle. Fine romance, you won't wrestle. I've never mussed a crease in your blue serge pants. I've never had the chance. This is a fine romance. Fine romance, my good fellow, you take romance, I'll take Jello. You're calmer than the seals in the Arctic Ocean. At least they flap their fins to express emotion. Oh man, that's funny. I actually took the top of the second verse where I should have taken the bottom of it. Hi, honey. Okay.
Bix. Is he over there?
Yeah. Go on. Go on. Mom's going. Move to the leash. Everyone listen for the sound of the leash. Good. Grab the leash.
He's coming.
Whoop, he heard the leash, and there he goes. That's right.
That's how you do this.
It's funny. I mean, we can say, "Come on, Bix, we're gonna go," and then he'll just stay in the sofa. All right, come on, let's go. We're gonna go outside. No, he'll stay in the sofa, and then you go and you get the leash and you just touch it, and he goes, "Pew," and he takes off. That's right. So yeah, you're talking to Bulldog Mom. Bulldog Mom is my sister, Pop's daughter. She's a great singer. And then Anne-Marie Davis, my sister, Pop's daughter, great singer. And glad to be part of such a great lineage of singers here. Hope they get on YouTube eventually. I'm glad you guys are with us, though. Really am. It makes it very, very cool. All right. And Johanna's here. Okay. Pop's rushing me. He doesn't want me to
I'm not
type.
rushing you. I'm just
All right.
reminding you.
Let's see. How about A Certain Smile? You ever hear of that one?
Yes.
Really? I've never heard of that one.
Well, what did you pick it for?
Because it was the next one.
All right.
It says Fain and Webster.
It's a slow one.
But that fast, that
Yeah,
slow,
about there.
not this fast. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
F.
All right. And just, well, we're going to trip it up a little bit. We will We're going to do this one with a different guitar groove. As you can tell, I like playing with guitar players. Nothing against pianists, but the guitar players have like these skinny strings, and there's only 6 of them, right? Pianists have these like huge strings, and there's like 4 per note and 3 per note, and these monstrous bass strings, you know, and it kind of dwarfs what I'm doing. I don't know why, but anyway, I've had a lot of fun with great pianists and great guitars. So here we go with A Certain Smile. Certain smile, certain face can lead an unsuspecting heart on a merry chase. Fleeting glance can say so many lovely things. Suddenly you'll know why my heart sings. You love a while, and when love goes, you try to hide. You try to hide the tears inside with a cheerful pose. But in the hush of night, exactly like a bittersweet refrain, comes that certain smile to haunt your heart again. What?
Do it with the piano this time when you bring it back. Do it with the piano. Try the piano because the chords, he's playing 2 strings at a time.
Why did it stop?
Well,
I don't get it.
okay, well, just start up again. Put the piano on there, please.
Okay.
Hear the difference.
All right, we're going to put the piano in. And we're going to just do medium swing. All right. One. Piano. All right. certain smile, certain face can lead an unsuspecting heart on a merry chase. Fleeting glance can say so many lovely things. Suddenly you know why my heart sings. You love a while, and when love goes, you'll try to hide, come on, Bix, the tears inside with a cheerful pose. But in the hush of night, exactly like a bittersweet refrain, comes that certain smile to haunt your heart again. I think we got one more play, Pop. You love a while, and when love goes, you try to hide the tears inside with a cheerful pose. But in the hush of night, exactly like the bittersweet refrain, comes that certain smile to haunt your heart again. Yeah, I kind of, sort of, almost know that one a little better. All right, let's see. 7 feet tall and barely 20. Wow, Jolly Green, Jolly Green. Okay. So Jolly Green is here. Hi, Jolly. And I'm looking, and do we have a raid going on right now? I just noticed we're up to, the audience is getting a little bigger. And Wolf is here. Hey, Wolf. So Jolly Green says, I am almost 7 feet tall and I'm barely 20. Wow. That's right. Veggies are good. That's right. Absolutely. Dovydas is not on air. Oh, it's just us. Well. All right, so let's see. What is well, we're still in the A's, guys. And I am going to go back. Okay, I guess Little Tear. There's a song called A Little Tear by Diodato. Ooh, that sounds
Now,
nice.
did
Too
you
bad
look
I
at the
don't know that
song,
one.
the one we just played? Did you look and see when that song was popular, when it came out?
Well, it said Johnny Mathis. So,
Yeah, I
so it's probably
understand.
50s, 60s.
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably 50s, 60s.
So you can imagine that, and my computer still works, see?
Oh well, yeah, that was a new song when you were playing. Jolly Green says, "Do you slap the bass?" Absolutely, absolutely. It hurts though when I slap it though. Hope y'all got that one. Hope you heard it. And yes, I slapped the big bass too. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I don't do too much slapping. I don't do any slapping when I'm here with Pop. All right.
Well, no, when you do your pre-show, then you can slap, see?
All right.
How
Ouch.
come he wasn't here for your pre-show?
But it's all right. They just got here. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. All right, so Jolly, I have one question. Are you a subscriber? You subscribe to this channel, you'll see some slapping early on in the show. When I'm by myself, I do lots of crazy stuff. Tonight, though, I was just babbling, and I wrote an original song that was sort of, I hate to use the word political, it was more historical and kind of funny, sort of, in a real way. Yeah, so I woke up this morning, and I had a song in my head. I was literally composing a song while I was, I guess, in my sleep, and I was like, I pictured myself singing this tune, and then all of a sudden I woke myself up, and I'm making up the words as I'm awake. And then Christine was just waking up, and she goes, "What you doing?" I said, "I have a song in my head." She went, "Write it down, quick, get up." And I really didn't want to get up, because we were up late last night watching Bosch. I love discovering new police shows. But anyway, so I got up, got a piece of paper, wrote the words and put the chords over the words, and tried to get it out of my head. And then, of course, we have these whatever Hallmark things that play together. You press a button, and like 5 Disney ornaments all play the same song. Anyway, so they were playing Christmas tunes, and in the meantime, the song's kind of flying out of my head. But I managed to hang on to it, and so I sort of did it earlier, right at the beginning. First thing on this of this live stream, I played a guitar badly, and it was pretty funny. But anyway, if you want, I might do the song again before this stream is over tonight. Okay, if you all want to hear it. So anyway, it doesn't even have a name, and if you guys want to help me name it, that would be great. Let's see. Joey, Kitty, wow, how you doing, man? Are you chilling, Joey, Kitty? Are you digging yourself out? You're up in Canada, aren't you? Like Saskatchewan? Wow. Wow. Good to have you here. Yeah, Joey Kitty is he's a founding member of the team. A founding member of the team. Yeah, he was here like every night for the first several months. Well, we're a few months. And yeah, so it's really great to have you here. Anyway, Paul McCartney dreamt yesterday. Really? He dreamt yesterday? No kidding. Yeah, I always, I write the words, and as I'm hearing see, some songwriters are limited to whatever they can play on a guitar. And, well, because I somehow learned the academics somewhere along the way, I can hear the chords, and I just write them down. And then so as I was reading the words to this song earlier tonight, I was reading my chords, which I can hear in my head, I just can't play them. So it was pretty funny. But again, I might try this later. We'll see. But it's a fun song, though. It kind of explains what's going on, like right now. And so figure if we can get it on YouTube right now, you guys share it, it'll go viral. There you go. And I'll make money off of unethical people. So. Let's see. Oh, this one, I love this song. We've done this. No, I don't know if we've done this, Pop. I don't think we have. This song was written by Irving Berlin. And back in the day, did you ever play music that you wouldn't normally listen to? I always play music. Well, I'm sorry, I don't play metal because it's kind of classical based, and it doesn't, it sort of goes in different directions, you know. And I don't do death metal either. Heavy metal you got to practice, so I don't do that. But I do other blues foundation type music and I don't know, more, I don't know what you want to call it, American sounding tunes. Anyway, so this one here, Gershwin tune, I was not, I literally knew Black Sabbath before I knew this song. So this one is called A Pretty Girl is Like a Melody. So here we go. I don't think I've ever sung this one either.
What is this?
The Pretty Girl.
Oh,
Okay. This song here we'd always play back in the, like, I guess 70s, 80s, 90s when a pretty woman, or as Pop would say back in the day, oh, here comes an old broad, quick, you know. And so a pretty woman walks in, she's wearing a mink stole. This is, again, people don't wear mink stoles anymore, but, and he would play this song. It would always get a nice tip in the tip bucket. So here we go. A Pretty Girl is Like a Melody. This song here also got me hired for the highest paid gig I ever did. President of Liberty Mutual, we were playing a party that he was having, cocktail party down in Fort Myers, or Sanibel, and his daughter was there. She walked in, I said to the piano player, play A Pretty Girl, and he went right into it, and the president of Liberty Mutual puts a $200 tip in the tip glass, said, now that is the perfect song. And then they were having this big, huge company deal later on in the year, and they wanted the same group, but bigger. And so we hit them hard. Anyway, so this song goes out to Liberty Mutual. You know, the guys with the, what's the name of that, the bird that's, you know, the TV commercial.
I know that. You're the one with the long neck.
Yeah, the bird with the long neck. Emu. Lemu. Yeah, lemu to emu. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, this is that company. So here we go. A Pretty Girl is Like a Melody.
You have it in.
G, whatever key you want. F is good. All right, here we go. Wait, whoa, what are you?
I was right there.
Yeah, I know, I didn't want it.
You know.
I didn't, it's too fast. All right, so here we go. A pretty girl is like a melody that haunts you night and day, just like the strain of a haunting refrain. She'll start upon a marathon and run around your brain. You can't escape. She's in your memory by morning, night, and noon. She will leave you and then come back again. A pretty girl is just like a pretty tune. You can escape. She's in your memory by morning, night, and noon. She will leave you and then come back again. A pretty girl is just like a pretty tune. Yeah, nice tune, boy. I don't think I've ever sung that one. What hilarious lyrics. A pretty girl is just like a melody that haunts you night and day, just like the strain of a haunting refrain. She'll start upon a marathon and run around your brain. You can't escape. She's in your memory. By morning, night, and noon, she will leave you and then come back again. A pretty girl is just like a pretty tune. Man, what great lyrics, huh? Gosh, that is awesome. What? Man, that is just really nice. Yeah, we are closing in on the 1,000 song mark inside of my set list helper. Every time I add a song, it clicks a number in there. Some of these songs, though, are like, Sweet Caroline, just like modern pop tunes. But, yeah, anyway. Where was I? Christine, are you coming to join us soon? I'm not going to bug Christine, because she's got a lot on her plate, being a piano player and having a cat and a dog and all these responsibilities and students. Anyway, all right. She'll be here when she gets here. Let's see. A saucer full of secrets. No. A smooth one. Wow, that's an interesting one. You ever hear of that? Nope. Okay. A sound for sore ears. A Sunday kind of love. A time for love.
I see you what do you pass them for?
Oh.
Sunday kind of love.
Okay, cool. A Sunday, again, just say okay. I'm waiting for you to say okay.
Go ahead.
Today, speaking of barely getting by, today is National Roof Over Your Head Day. And boy, are we grateful. That's a good day to be like real close to Thanksgiving, because we are thankful to have a roof over our head. I'm very fortunate to be in this situation with Christine, having Pop living here. And this is perfect for COVID. Yes, a Sunday kind of live. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I hate it that the I and the O are so close together. It is always a time for love, says Wolf. All right. So, and so you want B flat, Pop? Is that a good key? B flat.
F.
F. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be an F. See? All righty. And you want, I think I know why the guitar wasn't doing too well. And how fast is this song? Yeah, that's 100. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Guitar trio. This time I'm going to give the guitar player a brain. I'm going to have
Do
him.
you have different ones?
Well, I'm going to have him embellish the chords.
Okay.
He wasn't embellishing the chords before.
Yeah, I think you went to the third grade.
Yeah, that was a cheap guitar player. I want a Sunday kind of love, love to last past Saturday night, and I'd like to know it's more than love at first sight. And I want a Sunday kind of love. Oh yeah, yeah. I want a love that's on the square. Can't find somebody to care. Boy, I am so off. I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody to care. And I'm on a lonely road that leads to nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love. I want a love that's on the square. Can't seem to find somebody someone to care, and I'm on a lonely road that leads to nowhere. I need a Sunday kind of love.
That's a nice song. A Sunday Kind of Love.
Yeah.
You gotta print that up. We gotta remember to play that.
Wow, this thing has like a bunch of verses.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
gotta
I don't want a
remember-
Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday, or nothing but Sunday. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
See, we gotta do that at Casariano's. See, a Sunday, because we play that on Sunday.
But you know, one of the writers of this song, yeah, one of the writers of this song is Louis Prima. And so I'm just wondering if it's done, and if it was done in his show, it's not on. Oh, it is. If this was done back in the day when he was doing his show, but he did it, he would have done it a little bit differently. And so I'm just gonna, let me see here. All right, let's see, because I just saw that extra verses. All right, and I'm just gonna have fun with this. All right, hold on, Pop.
Yeah.
Some kind of love to last past Saturday night, and I'd like to know it's just more than love at first sight. Okay, here we go. I want Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, oh no, nothing but Saturday. I want a Sunday kind of love. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's the only shuffle I could find. And unfortunately, that's a blues shuffle. The Chicago shuffle just does not pay Louis Prima any justice whatsoever.
That sounded like David Lee Roth to me.
Well, David Lee Roth was copying Louis Prima. Yeah.
But that guitar player was not Eddie Van Halen.
No. And it's funny, something just like zoomed past my, on the request line. It says, David Lee Roth reveals origins of Eddie Van Halen tribute song. Interesting. Okay, that's a good story worth reading later. I have to, I got to do something. I got to warm up my coffee, and I have to get a cord. Oh, here it is. I don't have to warm up my coffee. I was going to get a cord to, because the request line is down to 10%, but it's now plugged in. I just took the iPad cord. All right, so, yeah, so Christine, what we're doing is we're just running down the list, and we're in the top of the A's. There's 6,400 songs on the list. Well, I think the iPad has the iReal Pro app on the iPad updated itself, and so it has this thing called All Songs, and so I just pulled it up, and oh, look who's there! You're in his spot, honey.
My cat. So are we gonna play anything or what?
Yeah, well, we can. What do you want to do, Pop? I tell you what.
You got the list.
Oh, wait, I think a request is coming in. Remember, the piano mic. Thank you, Don.
It's on.
It's on. We left it on. Okay.
I'm never gonna ever turn it off again.
All right. So, here, tell you what. Just.
Thank you.
All right.
Did you do Christmas already?
We didn't do any Christmas yet.
You didn't do any? Okay.
No.
Want to do any or no?
Of course I do. There is a really. I did pass a Christmas song a little earlier.
Not silly stuff.
A Holly Jolly Christmas. That's a silly. All right. Yeah,
Is that
you're
a
right.
request?
No, no, just a song. All right.
That's not a subdued not what we're after.
Okay. All right, well, last night we closed with Hallelujah, so we're going to do, yeah, if you want to hear Hallelujah, go to last night's thing. It went pretty good. The Leonard Cohen one. Let's see, I think what I need to do is I need to go over to my Christmas Holiday 100. There we go. So, Carol of the Bells, Carolyn Christmas song. Christmas time is here. The Christmas waltz is on here. All right, let's see, I'm looking. Ba-doo. Let's see, green sleeves. How about, I don't have it. I don't have green sleeves, that's weird. What child is this? That's what it's called, right? What? Yeah. All right, so let's do that one, all right?
What child is this?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one. You printed it out?
Yep. Printing it out. Printing out these chords. Okay, and for those of you that are new, please subscribe to this channel. And what we do is we are building our list of family songs. And that means I print out the chart, and it's a chord chart with just letters on it, like E minor 7, A 13, F sharp minor 7, B minor 7, and Christine just reads these chords. And then we improvise a melody. And I've played this with her several times, and but it's fun when we get to do it. So this one is in E minor, which would be like G major, right? So I'm going to start it off on the bass, and then we'll do I know, this would be a fun tune to try. Want me to do a vocal version of this?
Of this?
Yeah,
That's up to you. Do you have words?
sure, I can find them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, down goes a mute.
Row.
That wasn't good.
What are you doing? You're carrying it up over here.
Yeah, I heard that and I went, oh, there goes a mute. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, the
Will
cat,
you
the,
bring that mute over here,
yeah,
Christine?
Pat,
You
the
wanna
cat
talk?
needs a cookie. All right, so we are having fun over here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing the song, What Child Is This? But it's going to be sort of jazzy. All right, and let's see, what child is this?
Thank you.
Welcome. Is that the way we're gonna play it at our?
Okay, cool. All right, now, so what I'm going to do, I'll do it on bass first, then I'm going to sing it, and then pop, then piano, and then bass again, and then I'll come in at the, on the refrain. Da, da, ba, da, ba. All right, so that's 5 times, right? So bass, vocal, trumpet,
So I
you
did
know.
the third time.
you do it the third time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, we're recording. And basically what we're doing is we're doing recordings of these. Very, in the same way that the Dovydas CD that we did at Sun Studios was recorded, just one takes. And haven't done the mix down yet. So here we go. Let's see, let's pick the me see, let me see what the band has for an idea. All right. Is that all right? Is it more bouncy?
Can you do it with guitar? Since
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, that's the wrong, it should
How
be,
do they do that? So the guitar will be playing those same chords
yeah,
that the piano is just doing?
okay. Is that all right? All right, here we go. Cool. All right, got the band ready.
That's all right.
All right. Now we'll, all right. Who's laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him loud, the babe, the Son of Mary. Go on, Bob. babe, the Son of Mary.
That's nice.
Yeah, boy, that was good. Yeah, so that was great, honey. See, Christine has played that song like so many hundreds of times with the music, and all she had to look at was chords. Thank you. Wow. Just to have you doing this is such an honor. That's like, wow. Because, I mean, she and I have done all these different versions where she's playing these really intricate piano parts, and I'm like kind of playing along, hacking my way on the fretless bass. Remember the first time we did that? I was playing the fretless. This song.
Just for our congregation, or we're doing it for something.
We played it at Covenant Life like 13 years ago or something.
I don't remember that.
Well, I do.
Okay, what do you got?
And it was really
12 more
good.
minutes.
Come on.
Okay.
Not gonna stay up.
Oh, okay.
11 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's right.
That's right. No, yeah, we do now
No
have.
more, not like last night. Bob.
No, oh, last night we just kept going and going and going.
And we
boy,
watched Rachel. We better watch Rachel tonight. We're gonna watch it.
All right.
What do you got?
Cross Shame. Hey, how you doing? All right. All right, let's see. All right, so let's try. All right, White Christmas. Okay, print this one out. It's a nice song. This one is probably the modern day theme song to what Christmas is, modern Christmas. It's about Bing Crosby, you know. Wait a minute. That share chord chart, PDF.
What key you gonna
Print.
put in? D flat or C? D flat?
Hi. Huh. No, actually, I've got it in B flat. I'm dreaming. Yeah, well,
D flat is a beautiful key for you. Da, 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 da,
I don't want to throw D flat at her with no notes. All right? So we're going to do C. All right? Can you get it? It's not right. All right. All right. So we'll do the key of C. Share chord chart. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? You know, she's only got chords to work with.
She knows the song.
The D flat is not.
She'll pull all of them.
I'm doing it in C. All right.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
already
right.
printing. All right. That's
Right.
nice.
Okay.
Got to end on a nice note here. All right, so. Yeah, so again, thank you for being here in this beautiful December evening. And at least it's beautiful down here. And I know you all have snow up in the Northeast and rain and whatever. But we appreciate the support. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And that way you can participate. Normally, the way these things go is I come on first around 9 p.m., then Pop joins me, and Christine comes in at the tail end, as well as Lionel the cat. Bix the Greyhound was here earlier. He's chilling. And all right. All right, so this one here, all right. Okay. Ready? Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Joe Bruno Sr. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. And we'd like to thank you all for being here with us at our station. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Good to see you. Better late than never. Okay, we're just about out of here, but before we go, we got one thing. We have to get happy. Ooh. Oh, wait, get happy is not on that list. It's on this list. It's on the songs list. There you go. Get happy. All right. That's right. Please remember to show your support and subscribe. That's right. And if you like what you hear, share with your friends. And also, if you really like what you hear, you can leave a small donation with us at Venmo or PayPal. And both the Venmo and the PayPal address are at the description of this page. I'd like to give a big shout out thank you to Ashar and Don and Ashar, our two moderators. Thank you very much for keeping everything going. Johanna, Deb, Wolf, Paul, everybody, Rita, Ann, thank you so much for being here. Pack up troubles and just get happy. Better chase all your cares away. Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. The sun is shining, come on, get happy. Wolf, gonna sing and take your hand. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're going to the promised land. We're heading across that river, gonna wash our sins in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. With Johnny and John, with troubles, just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're ready for Joe Bruno on trumpet. Here we go. Joe Bruno Sr., yeah. Mike Jones, all right. Allen-Bruno, all right. We're heading across that river, we're gonna wash our sins in the time. It's all so peaceful on the other side. Pick up your troubles and just get happy. Go turn your cares away. Get happy. Get ready for a judgment day. Wow. Well, another lovely evening out here in Florida. Thank you for joining us. Christine Allen-Bruno, Joe Bruno Sr., Bix the Greyhound Lionel with the cat. And again, thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow night, come early. I'm gonna do another version of my new song without a name. We're gonna name it tomorrow. Sense of the time. It's all so peaceful on the other side. Up troubles, just get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. All right. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, all.
Night. And the mic is staying on.
Yep. Mike's staying on. Oh, that's right. You know, tomorrow night, we're going to do let's see, we'll be here tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night, we're going to do a trip outside, and we're going to see the Christmas lights, all right? So, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to finish them. I didn't finish them today. I was going to finish them today and then do the trip. Yeah, well, I took a day off. Okay.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Joey Kitty, all right. Thank you. Real life and mental health reasons. Well, I'm glad you're back, Joey Kitty. All right. See you tomorrow, buddy. Bye.